When it comes to money, successful people often see it through a lens that's fundamentally different from the way most people do. To them, money is not just a means to buy things, nor is it merely a measure of social status. Instead, money represents freedom, opportunity, and a tool for creating impact, not just in their own lives, but in the lives of others as well. Successful individuals understand that money is a resource, much like time or energy. It's something to be managed, invested, and grown rather than simply spent. They realize that while money itself doesn't guarantee happiness, it can provide the foundation for a life of choice, security, and the ability to pursue one's passions. This perspective shifts the focus from short-term gratification to long-term strategy, from consumption to creation. One of the defining beliefs that sets successful people apart is the idea that money is abundant, not scarce. While many people operate from a mindset of scarcity, believing there's only so much to go around, and that wealth is a zero-sum game, successful people see money as something that can be created, multiplied, and shared. They don't fear competition. Instead, they embrace collaboration, knowing that value can be generated through innovation, service, and solving problems. This abundance mindset leads successful people to take calculated risks. They're not reckless, but they're also not paralyzed by the fear of loss. They understand that to grow wealth, you often have to step outside your comfort zone, invest in yourself, and be willing to fail. Each setback is seen as a lesson, not a defeat. They view money lost in a failed venture as tuition paid to the school of experience, rather than a permanent loss. Another core belief among successful people is that money follows value. They focus on creating solutions, building products, or offering services that make a real difference. Instead of asking, how can I make more money? They ask, how can I deliver more value? They understand that the most reliable way to earn more is to serve more. Whether that's helping customers, building a team, or contributing to their community. This focus on value creation not only leads to financial rewards, but also builds a reputation that opens doors to new opportunities. Successful people also believe in the power of leverage. They know that their own time and energy are limited, but money can be used to leverage the efforts of others, technology, or systems. By investing in businesses, delegating tasks, or automating processes, they're able to multiply their impact and free up time to focus on higher level strategies. This approach allows them to build wealth while also maintaining a sense of balance and well-being. Education is another area where successful people invest heavily. They see money spent on learning not as a cost, but as an investment with compounding returns. Whether it's reading books, attending seminars, or hiring mentors, they're always seeking to expand their knowledge and skills. They understand that the more they know, the more valuable they become, and the more opportunities they can seize. Importantly, successful people have a healthy relationship with money. They respect it, but they're not obsessed with it. They don't measure their self-worth by the size of their bank account, nor do they let money control their decisions or dictate their happiness. Instead, they see money as a tool, one that can be used to support their values, provide for their loved ones, and contribute to causes they care about. Gratitude is another key part of their mindset. While they're driven to achieve more, they also appreciate what they have. The sense of gratitude keeps them grounded, prevents greed from taking over, and allows them to enjoy the journey as much as the destination. They celebrate their successes, but they also remember the importance of giving back, whether through philanthropy, mentorship, or community service. Successful people are also intentional about how they manage their money. They set clear goals, create budgets, and track their progress. They understand the importance of living below their means, saving consistently, and investing wisely. They're patient, knowing that wealth is built over time, not overnight. They avoid get-rich-quick schemes, instead focusing on steady, sustainable growth. When it comes to spending, successful people are discerning. They invest in experiences that enrich their lives, relationships that support their growth, and assets that appreciate over time. They're not afraid to spend money on things that matter to them, but they avoid wasteful or impulsive purchases. Every dollar has a purpose, and every expenditure is aligned with their values and long-term vision. Perhaps most importantly, successful people see money as a means to create freedom. They strive for financial independence, not just so they can retire early or buy luxury items, but so they can live life on their own terms. This freedom allows them to pursue passions, take risks, and make choices without being constrained by financial pressures. It gives them the power to say no to things that don't align with their values and yes to opportunities that excite and inspire them. They also understand that true wealth goes beyond money. It includes health, relationships, purpose, and personal growth. They use money to support these areas, but they never lose sight of what really matters. For them, financial success is just one part of a well-rounded, fulfilling life. In summary, successful people think about money as a tool for growth, freedom, and impact. They approach it with an abundance mindset, focus on creating value, leverage resources, invest in themselves, and manage their finances with discipline and intention. They're grateful for what they have, generous in giving back, and always striving to use their wealth to make a positive difference. By adopting these beliefs and habits, anyone can begin to transform their own relationship with money and unlock new possibilities for success and fulfillment.